Merhaba. I've been a professional Turkish man for over the last, I've seen few summers, and I can tell you that we are an interesting bunch with distinctive attributes. My name is Berkan Özyurt, director and founder of Kingsman Estates, Turkey, and this is Things You Shouldn't Do in Turkey. Politics and religion are deep waters. Look, Turkish people are emotional and passionate people, and if you do not have enough life experience in Turkey, navigating around these subjects can get a little bit difficult and sticky. There's nothing wrong with asking people questions to find out about different opinions. However, if you have opinions of your own, things can get a little fiery and intimidating, especially for people who do not have enough life experience in Turkey. So in order to avoid having antisocial situations with people, just stay away from deeply controversial topics in the beginning. Alright, let's get on with the next one. Be careful with the Turkish flag. Our flag is sacred to us. If you get your hands on one of them, which I encourage you to do so, you must be careful the way you handle it. The flag should not touch the floor under any circumstance. Do not drag it or sit on it, and you should certainly do not use it as part of your clothing. If you fail to comply with these, I highly guarantee that someone will physically engage you to take it away from your hands. Perhaps rightly so. Okay, so the next one is do not disrespect Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. Mustafa Kemal Atatürk is the founder of the modern Turkish Republic, and he's very much dear to our hearts as he's our national hero. You'll be able to see pictures and statues of him everywhere in Turkey, so please be very careful when speaking about him. This is important. Don't try to convince us that our food doesn't belong to us. Look, for centuries now, Greeks, Arabs, Turks, and many other nations lived under the same roof, that is the Ottoman Empire. However, when it comes to things like baklava or Turkish coffee and other various foods, trying to convince us that it doesn't belong to the Turks is just going to open a can of worms which will not take you very far in Turkey. If you disagree with any of the facts I've stated today, I invite you to civil discourse in the comment section down below, where you'll attempt to change my mind and fail miserably. Kalimera. Alright, let's get on with the next one. It's Istanbul, not Constantinople. Okay guys, we have to get over this by now. It's been nearly 600 years. I understand the nostalgia and importance for some people. However, no one's going to appreciate you for calling it anything other than Istanbul. So stick with Istanbul. By the way, if you have enjoyed the video so far, please do like this video and subscribe to our channel to get one video per week covering issues related to Turkish property market and life in Turkey. Okay, so the next one is absolutely crucial. Make sure to use professional and experienced estate agents when buying property in Turkey. Look, as Kingsman Estates, over the recent years we have plenty of clients enter the Turkish property market or diversify their existing portfolio. And unfortunately, we hear many horror stories from other people where people take advantage of the lack of experience of our international friends, and they end up buying bad properties and making wrong investment decisions in the Turkish property market. So in order to avoid that, please use an experienced and professional estate agency like Kingsman Estates Turkey. So the next thing is don't buy without bargaining. Look, bargaining is the quintessential part of Turkish life, and you'll almost be judged for not doing so. You won't be able to bargain in big shopping malls and chain stores and things like that. However, touristy shops, bazaars, even buying property in Turkey are perfect opportunities for sharpening your skills and getting better deals. Okay, so the next one is very important, guys. Don't blow your nose loudly in public. In Turkey, this is an absolutely unacceptable behavior, and you'll definitely get reactions or at least weird looks when you do this, right? And doing this when you're having food with other people is an absolute blasphemy. It's like worshipping Satan or something. If you're in dire need, clean your nose. Please excuse yourself from the table and from the people around you. Where you go to a bathroom and you can do that business there. Okay, so the next thing is you shan't be slurping while eating. I understand that in some cultures, slurping is a compliment to the host who cooked the food for you, essentially signaling how wonderful the food is. However, this won't take you far in Turkey, and it is considered to be very discourteous as it's very irritating for people around you. Okay, so the next thing is very important. Under no circumstance walk into properties or mosques with shoes on. I understand that in UK it can be considered to be lower class to take your shoes off while you're entering homes. However, in Turkey, it is very much the opposite. It is considered to be absolute savagery, as shoes are considered to be dirty, and we have wonderful handmade carpets at our homes. So even if the owner of the property tells you, "Oh, come in, it's not a problem," they are lying. Don't ever do it. So next thing is, don't immediately start eating your food when you are with other people. If you're with your friends, you do not really need to follow this etiquette. However, if you've been invited to a meal and there are people older than you, or you are with your colleagues and there are people more senior than you, just wait and observe and allow them to start eating first before you eat yourself. People notice these things and it will help you build respect and status in the long run. Okay, so next thing is public affection. In Turkey, we're not very appreciative of this. I understand that Turkey has many lovely romantic places. Holding hands and hugs should be fine in liberal places like Mediterranean or big cities. However, I urge you not to go further than that, as although people might not say anything, but you'll definitely get weird looks of disapproval, and it's just not a good look. Okay, so the next thing is, don't do certain hand gestures, right? All nations have certain body language when they're communicating with each other, and Turks are no different, and you'll get acquainted with these as you are living in Turkey. There are a few gestures that is extremely discourteous, as it means insulting to other people. I shan't be displaying those, but I'll give you a brief description so you don't put yourself in trouble. So the first one is making an O shape with your thumb and forefinger. I tend to do this a lot, but the angle is upside down. If you put it downwards, it essentially signals homosexuality. Alright, so the next one is, don't point at people with your forefinger. It's not very polite. And the final one, this is big, don't make a fist and stick your thumb between your forefinger and middle finger. Okay, it's an insult, don't do it. It's similar to shoving your middle finger to somebody else. Okay, so the next thing is, don't be surprised when you have your neighbor at your door without an appointment holding a steaming, lovely, delicious börek or some other lovely Turkish food. It is very much normal in Turkey, although it happens much less now in big cities where people are lost in the rat race and people don't trust as much as they used to do. However, do accept the plate and do say thank you. You'll be expected to return the plate within a couple of days. Now, if you want to be a saint, this is the pro tip. If you want to be a saint, do cook something for yourself of your own culture or some other Turkish food, put it on the plate and take it to your neighbor, and people will love you for it and they'll very much appreciate you for it. Don't make too much eye contact with other people. But in Turkey, when you are making eye contact, if you keep the eye contact over 4 or 5 seconds, you'll essentially imply that you want something from them or you would like to say something. And depending on the character of the person you're looking at, they might ask, what do you want, or what are you looking at, which is even worse. And if you don't have something sensible to say or ask, things can get out of hand rather quickly. So be careful with that one. And that brings us to the end of another video, and I sincerely hope that you'll benefit from the information I have just provided. If you have enjoyed the video, please do like the video and subscribe to our channel, and in return you'll get one video per week covering issues related to Turkish property market and life in Turkey. I'll see you at Kingsman Estates.